Oh man, this is exciting, guys. I just got home. Today was PAX East Final Fantasy XVI display, where they showcase a bunch of new things and in-depth stuff about the new game. However, it turns out that the official stream of PAX East just shit the bed all over. Boston had some kind of like internet issue, but Square Enix was able to re-upload the entire showcase. It's about an hour long, and I want to check it out in real time with you guys and react to it. If it's your first time checking this out and you're excited for Final Fantasy XVI, please hit that like button. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes to continue to push the hype forward, because I've been seeing nothing but good things about this on social media, and I can't wait to see it firsthand with you all. And also be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more Final Fantasy XVI coverage. I got you all updated on the latest. Only 12% of you guys who watch and love the videos are currently subscribed. What are we doing, guys? Why? Let's fix that right now and raise the number even higher. Now, with that being said, let's get into the video.
My name is Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI,
and I am Michael Christopher Koji Fox, the
So
localization
charming.
director on Final Fantasy XVI. Panel, yes, you can pet the Torgal. It's going to be all about Final Fantasy XVI.
That's what they called it? You can pet the... Yes, you can pet the Torgal. They're doing it just like the Final Fantasy XIV live letters.
Three main topics. The first off, we're going to meet the development team.
I can pet the Torgal.
You can pet the Torgal.
Ryota Suzuki just... Yo, he's got some beef with the cameraman. Look at that screenshot. The royal guard standing in front of the Duke. Joshua, his mom, and his crew off to the side. Jill looks like she's holding Torgal.
All right, but talk is cheap, so we've prepared a short video of captured in-game footage showcasing the 4 pillars. Let's start.
Okay, another trailer.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count.
Oh my god, he's got issues. I love it. Man, this music.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
Look at his eyes, he's smitten. I need this full track right here. Okay, we got the Garuda fight. We haven't heard or seen much of Phoenix since the first trailer. Excuse me? We're seeing more summons? Holy shit, okay. You look how small Ifrit is! Oh my god, yo, he's so much more agile versus the Garuda fight, which was more slower paced. Granted, that was his first time transforming. This is probably a couple battles in. Oh, this is the Spirit Bomb I saw earlier on Twitter. Yo, Ifrit Spirit Bomb.
Thank you. まあ今日のパネルまだまだビデオをご用意してますので、ぜひ最後まで楽しんでいってください。
And that is not the only video we're going to be showing you. We have many more videos to be showing you today, so please look forward to them.
Many videos with an S at the
今見てい
end.
ただいたような、シーンすべて、リアルタイムに描いておりますし、ローディング画面一切ありませんので、ジェットコースターのような体験をお届けしていきたいと思ってます。
And everything you saw here, this is not pre-rendered. This is all running in real time, in engine. It is a veritable roller coaster ride of a game.
では続いてちょっと世界観、触れていきたいと思います。
All right, next we'd like to talk a little bit about the world.
今回 6E の物語の舞台バリスゼアと言います、5つの国家と1つの自治領で構成されていま
I
す。
can't wait to learn more about this world.
So the realm of Valisthea is made from 5 different nations and 1 neutral city-state.
この バリスゼアには巨大なマザークリスタルと呼ばれる存在がいくつか点在しています。これは、現実の世界でいう油田のようなものだと覚えておいてください。
So across the realm can be found the mother crystals, these towering wellsprings of life and magic around which civilization thrives. One might think of these as oil fields.
そのマザークリスタルから溢れ出るエーテル、これが石油のようなものですね。人々はそのエーテルを使って暮らしていたんですが、いよいよ
Connecting our real world with their fantasy world. That's great.
エーテルが枯渇し始めたというところから物語は始まっていきます。
And these oil fields, these mother crystals, are where the realm gains its energy that powers their everyday lives, the ether, which can be compared to oil. And so this resource, however, proves to be finite, and because of that, this bitter struggle arises amongst the
So many
nations
new
over control of what
shots.
little remains.
結果、マザークリスタルを奪い合う戦乱の時代が訪れるということになります。
And that brings us into the current age of war and strife.
では続いて動画もう一本いきましょう。
All right, and we have another video that's going to showcase our areas.
ここではですね、この冒険の舞台バリスゼアをいろんな地域ウォークスルーでまと
A
めてありますので、
video showcasing the areas.
And so we're
Okay.
going to be showing some of the areas that are available for exploration in Final Fantasy XVI with this short walkthrough video. Let's begin.
Lay it on us, please. Traversing on Chocobo back. Walking through the meadows. And a city! Oh shit! They got hookahs on the bottom left. Dude, this is so beautiful. What I want to know is all of this accessible, right? Can I run to that giant mountain in the back there? Oh man, younger Clive. Yo, this quality is amazing. I'm so glad that they decided to do this in 60 frames. Oh my god, he got the high ground. I swear it looks like Anakin Skywalker is still down there. Oh. That village is being sieged the fuck out right now. Final Fantasy 1 reference. Did y'all catch that? Final Fantasy 1 reference.
Thank you very much.
The Warriors of Light.
今ご覧いただいた映像すべて、カットシーンなどではなくプレイヤーの皆さんが主人公クライブ・ローズフィールドをに赴き、探索しバトルをするエリアになってます。
And again, what we just showed you is these are not cutscenes. These are all areas that Clive will be able to go to and explore and have battles.
ぜひですね、この16の世界、バリスゼアの、世界を冒険するのを楽しみにお待ちください。
And again, we hope you have fun exploring the world and hope you look forward to it.
Hell yeah, dude.
続いてセクションとして進むのが、キャラクター、特にファイナルファンタジー16の世界で非常にユニーク、現実と違うのが召喚獣、そしてドミナントという
Yo,
存在に
Sid
なりま
is
す。
so
Right,
beautiful.
next, we'd like to shift focus to our characters, specifically the dominants, these wardens of the elements and the keepers of the icons that play such a central role in our narrative.
このバリスゼアの世界には召喚獣という圧倒的な力を持った存在がおり、20メートルほどのものから、全長120メートルのような巨大なものまで、様々に登場してきます。
But what are the icons? The icon is a Final Fantasy XVI name for what fans of the series will know as the summons, these mythical, giant, magical beasts of legend, capable of taking out entire nations if not kept in check. In Final Fantasy XVI, their size ranges from 60 feet to over 350 feet tall.
そしてこの巨大な召喚獣をその身に宿し、 人でありながら召喚獣へと変身していく、そんなキャラクターのことをドミナントと呼んでいます。
But unlike other Final Fantasies, Final Fantasy 16's icons are not summoned, but it is the dominants who literally become the icons themselves.
このドミナントたち
Gives them a really humanizing factor to it, right? Because for all we know, it hurts them and damages them beyond belief with their DNA and stuff transforming to and from these.
But icons are not just about battle. In Final Fantasy 16, we deeply explore the backgrounds of each one, and we find that their fates vary greatly based on where they reside. Some are revered as heroes, while others are forced to fight and are treated as slaves.
この召喚獣の力を宿したドミナントたちの葛藤とか理想とか
Used as weapons of war.
そういったもの、価値観も含めてそういったもののぶつかり合いが16のドラマ性の一つとなっています。
Again, one of our central points of our narrative is going to be learning what drives these dominants. What are their aspirations and what are their desires? Why are they fighting and what are they fighting for?
ではここで主人公のクライブ・ローズフィールドを紹介させていただきます。
Right, now let's take a quick look at our main protagonist, Clive Rosfield.
Is that Clive in his 30s at the end?
まあこちらね、スクリーンショット
I don't think we've seen or been directly showcased that that's him.
少年期、青年期、壮年期、この3つの時代を壮大に描いていきます。
And so, our story in Final Fantasy XVI follows Clive Rosfield through 3 important stages of his life, as you can see here from the left, his teens, his 20s, and his 30s.
Wow.
まあクライブ自身がどういったキャラクターなのかというのを
We're going to actually grow with this character.
しっかり理解するためにも彼の
Bro, we're gonna witness him grow and go through shit, right?
考え方とか
That's a really good
そういっ
element.
たものが理解できるようにゲームデザインされてます。
By experiencing firsthand these events that shape and mold Clive,
See?
we can better understand, the player can better understand what it is that motivates him and why he eventually becomes the person that he does.
物語の序盤、このクライブはその弟を殺された
Until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
始まります。その旅路がどんな結末を迎えていくのか、ぜひ皆さんの手でお確かめいただければと思ってます。
He's just
Our story
consumed.
starts with Clive obsessed in his pursuit of revenge for the loss of his brother. But across his journey, that will slowly change through chance encounters that ultimately open his eyes to a whole different world.
Okay, perfect. Character growth. That's important.
ちょっと孤独な男クライブ
I
で
was
すが
worried that he would just be this gritty, raw, and
相棒のトルガル
angry
が
character
い
the
ます
whole time.
But Clive is not alone in his journey and is accompanied by his faithful hound, Torgal, who in addition to being soft and lovable and such a good boy, is fiercely loyal and a deadly fighter. He's a good boy. Such a good boy. Oh.
というわけでですね、ぜひこのトルガルの活躍にもご注目ください。
So yes, the story is not only about Clive, but it's Torgal's story as well.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
そして何
Great
より
inclusion.
今回我々大きな挑戦をしてきたコンバットシステムですが、2大要素をご紹介していきます。
All right, and finally, let's talk a little bit more about our twin-tiered battle system that I mentioned before.
まず一つ目がクライブ自身がさまざまな召喚獣の力を得て召喚獣アビリティを駆使して戦う召喚獣アクションというものがあります。
So Final Fantasy XVI's combat can be split up into two different types. The first being player versus enemy battles, in which Clive himself fights against creatures using a customizable combination of unique and powerful iconic abilities acquired from the different icons he meets along his journey.
このアイコン召喚獣アクションですが、プレイヤー皆さんの手で新しいアビリティを取得したり成長させたり強化することができますので、ぜひ自分ならではのクライブをカスタムしていくというところもぜひ楽しんでいただければと思ってます。
Many different abilities can be learned and upgraded and customized in a way that's going to match each player's play style.
そしてもう一つ大きなバトルの柱、先ほどから紹介している召喚獣同士が激突する
That's the element I'm most excited for, to see the different types of possibilities with the builds and summons and icons.
Icon battles in which Clive himself becomes an icon to clash with other icons.
So by utilizing each power, right, you can think of it as like equipment or different classes or jobs essentially. And every player like me and you will probably run different builds. So it's gonna be really cool to experiment for the first couple weeks to see which one's the best one.
Unique, massive scale encounters are all created from the ground up to have this unique feel to each of them, that it's not going to be the same every time.
ではここでまずはじめにそのクライブ自身の召喚獣アクションの一部をぜひ動画にまとめましたのでご覧いただきます。召喚獣バトルはまた後で触れていこうと思います。
Okay, so next up, we have a video that's going to showcase the first type of battle, the one that showcases Clive's iconic abilities. As for the iconic clashes, we have another video for later in the presentation. So let's watch this first one on iconic abilities.
Yes, I will consume all of this. Thank you. You notice he has 4 limit break bars now. Shiva, Odin, and Phoenix, swapping in between each one to initiate combos. That's really cool. That's Bahamut. Oh shit. That's our first time seeing it. Zantetsu. Yo, his crowd control is insane. Insane amounts of AoE attacks. I love that. Oh god, I wish this was 4K. Like individual trailer footage, but I'll take what I can get. Infernal Icon he's fighting. Is he battling himself? Is this how he reigns in? Oh, maybe that's how he levels up or gets better with Ifrit. Is like battling the inner Ifrit in him. And absorbing shit. Yo, that first question. Why the hell is everything so dark?
That we had asked of us. Yeah, I think so.
Bro, I got those comments all the time on my video.
Again, so we would like to answer all of these burning questions, and we're going to.
Wow, they're actually answering these questions?
The power of the PlayStation 5.
さあまず一つ目こちらです。
All right, so let's start with this one, or these two, to be specific.
画面暗くないか？マップ狭いよね。
Everybody in my comments, this is for you.
Why is it so dark? Why the area is so small?
いやいやいや。
No.
まあ、slow down, please.
Okay.
Slow down, please.
Okay.
Look at the little Yoshi P on the bottom right.
まあ当然暗いだけでも狭いだけでもない。
That's right. It's not all dark. In the game, the areas aren't all small.
でまあなんでこうなったかというとちょっとメディアツアーにはやっぱり今回ファイナルファンタジー16リアルタイムアクションそのバトルをやっぱりメディアの皆さんに大丈夫です。
That's what I was trying to explain to a lot of people in the comments. A lot of people were saying how, oh, it's bland, it doesn't look so large, and I'm like, bro, they're showing like one dungeon of a level. They classify it as a stage, not a field.
About Final Fantasy XVI has always been the switch to the full real-time action controls. And so the Media Tour was set up to be an opportunity to showcase our new battle system and controls. And it just turns out that the area that we chose for that happened to be a dark area.
いやもっと明るいエリアにすればいいじゃない。
And then what's like, then why didn't you choose a brighter area?
一番最初に出来上がったステージだったの。
It's because this is the stage that we had completed first and it was the most ready. Sorry.
Honest answer.
いや僕だって明るいステージでやりたかった。
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to do it in a brighter stage.
まあでも幸いメディアの皆さんにはものすごくねバトルしっかり
So that was early footage that they were showcasing us, like very early footage.
ない方はそのバトルのレポートご覧いただきたいです。
Early completed
Again,
footage.
The media feedback, other than that it was pretty dark, was actually really, really good. And so if you haven't checked out those interviews yet and the media reports on their impression of the battles, please check those out.
ではプレイステーション5を使ってじゃあ実際そんなに暗くないよっていうのとマップ結構広いのもたくさんあるよというのをご紹介したいと思います。
So again, to prove to you that the game isn't all tight quarters shrouded in everlasting darkness, let me whip out the old PS5 to show you one of our more larger explorable areas that we call fields.
Oh,
Right here.
okay. Yes, please. Thank you everybody for complaining, because now they want to show us.
To the PS5. There.
ああ止まってないよかっ
Okay,
た。
it's not froze. It didn't freeze. It didn't freeze.
今ポーズかけておいたんで。
We pause it. Now we're gonna unpause. Here we go.
Oh my
Wait a
god.
minute, wait.
Buttery
Controller.
smooth.
I just want to show. Look. This is not a video. Okay.
It's actual gameplay.
あんなかっこ悪い動き
Go
しない
hold
でくれ
R3
る
to
から
pull up the
I'm sorry,
Chocobo.
yeah, I mean, it made Clive look bad in that, but you know, it's I had to show you it was real.
まあ、バリスゼアの世界、これフィールドと呼ばれる、まあ、大体
Yo,
2
60
キロ四方
frames!
のエリアになりますが、かなり、ね、
It looks good!
いろんなマップっていうのももちろん用意されてます。
So again, we do have these very open, spacious areas. This one happens to be, again, about 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers in size.
でちょっと
2 kilometers by 2 kilometers. Damn, this shit is huge!
Over this way.
Oh, the sprint active. Okay. Why? Oh my god, they're so much faster.
普通のハイファンタジーの世界にはね、存在しないオブジェクトですが、こちら1500
This is
年前に
1440p.
と言われる空の文明と言われる謎のね、
I was worried they were gonna have a performance mode.
文明の遺跡
But they actually do,
が
and it looks great.
Again, we mentioned before that the game is high fantasy, but everywhere in the world you're going to see these type of old relics from an ancient civilization, which we call the Fallen, which existed up until about 1,500 years ago.
Oh, that's pretty deep. I like
実
that.
際このフィールドの中にはこうやった、人々がね集まってキャンプなどが、開かれていたりします。
And of course, in these large fields, it's not just places for battle, but you also have towns and encampments as well.
Backlit
まあ、
markets.
こういったところも基本は全く問題なしシームレスにも全部進んでいきます。
And as you see, it's all seamless from field into town.
Yeah.
Dynamic
NPC people.
conversations.
で
That's cool. They got dynamic conversations with the NPCs. I wonder if every NPC will talk. That's some Final Fantasy VII remake shit.
Oh, yeah.
ワールドマップの紹介をしようかな。
Okay, yeah, we can't go any further. It's about 145 more yards to the next part, and we can't show you that, so we're going to stop here, and
Okay.
we're going to show you the world map.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine with that.
このようにワールドマップというものが存在してます。
So with Final Fantasy XVI, we have this world map, and these are the areas that you can explore.
で実際にプレイヤーの皆さんは物語を進めていくとこのワールドマップに、行けるエリアというのがどんどんアンロックされていきます。
And as you proceed through the story, you'll be unlocking more and more areas that you can visit.
Okay.
基本的には物語、ストーリー
This kind of looks. This kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics.
まあバトルをしたり物語の展開が起こったりするんですけど。
The thing is, are we going to get a airship? Final Fantasy needs an airship. Obviously, late game.
And again, of course, players can choose to, again, follow the main scenario along when you unlock new areas, or you can go back to the areas that you previously visited to have battles or search for items and just explore.
Perfect.
実際どれぐらいでエリアチェンジするのか試してみようか。
All right, and now we're going to show you what it's like to actually travel to an area and how much loading time there is.
怖いな。
And here we go. 1,
2, 3,
Oh,
4ぐらいですね。
all right, here we are. Boom.
that was fast, but not like Spider-Man fast. But
That's right,
I
yeah,
get it.
It's just short enough that we don't have to put a now loading symbol on the screen.
That's true. Yeah, black flashes in and
では
out.
ちょっとここで、その RPG 的な要素をちょっとだけご紹介するのに。
You hear the music?
All right, so next up, I want to show you a different type of area, an area that has a little bit more of our RPG elements in Final Fantasy XVI. So we're going to have to switch our save data.
あ、1個忘れてた。
Oh, we forgot something.
今日はライブストリームも 2K の配信らしいので、今回はですね、ここにある
There we
パ
go.
フォーマンスモードと
Graphics mode and frame rate mode.
2K のフレームレート優先
And you can adjust it while in the game.
Okay, so as you can see here, we have 2 different game performance modes. One that focuses on graphics and 4K graphics, and one that focuses more on frame rate. Because our stream today is in 2K, we've decided to do the frame rate performance mode.
基本的にいつでも
Awesome,
変え
man.
ていただけるので、まあグラフィックス最優先で遊びたいよという
I
方は
wish the actual stream, the recorded footage was fucking 4K. I'm sorry, 2K.
遊んでいただければと思います。
But as you can see here, this can be changed at any time during gameplay. You can go from back and forth between frame rate and graphics at any time you want. So match it up with your playstyle. If you're more into the action in that frame rate, choose that frame rate mode. If you just want the
Yo,
beautiful
what in the
experience,
Final
feel
Fantasy
free to
X
go
was
for
that?
graphics.
では、
All right, so let's load.
Wow, yo, look at the sprites on the right. Throwback.
That pixel.
なんだろうね。なんだろうね。別のデータを
He said, no, we're not gonna show.
Data, and here we are.
早いですよね。
That was it. Very
That
quick.
was quick.
こちらがですね、クライブ青年期に訪れることになるシドルファスが組織している組織のアジトになります。
All right, so next up we have an area that's called the Hideaway, and this is an area that's run by
Oh,
Sid.
this is the hub.
That Clive meets along his journey.
で、大体ここが、皆さんのベースキャンプのようなものになるとイメージしていてください。
And this is kind of like a hub or a safe area where Clive can return in between his adventures.
まあ、例えばこのアジトには、こういったカローンのショップがあります。
So inside the Hideaway, Clive will find different facilities.
I know some people are gonna pronounce her name Karen.
まあ武器とか、
And here,
Man,
Clive
find
can
different
buy
weapons, gear.
防具とか、
Give me that stuff, man. Get rid of the accessibility rings.
もちろんポーション。
Hey, can't even bitch
as
rings.
well as the items like potions, the consumables.
で、他には、あ、トルガルが寝てる。
Oh, Torgal's sleeping. Aww.
Oh, Torgal was right there in front.
こちらにはですね、腕利きの鍛冶屋ブラックソーンがいます。
And here we have the Hideaway's master blacksmith, Blackthorn.
このブラックソーンのところでは、クライブが手に入れてきた素材、アイテムを使って新しい武器や防具を作ったり、今まで使っている武器や防具のアップグレードを行ったりすることができます。
Here, Clive can bring the materials that he's gathered on his journey to craft new gear or upgrade.
Love
his
that.
existing gear.
Crafting gear like that.
他にもですね、
I saw some purple stuff that obviously he doesn't have the mats for yet.
出ていますが、サイドクエストの発行、まあこれ世界中に散らばってはいるんですけど、より多くのサイドクエストここからも発行されてます。
As you can see there in the background with those exclamation
Yo,
points,
this game
those
looks a lot
are,
bigger.
Side quests that start from the Hideaway. Of course, there are also side quests that will start in other locations as well, but most of them start from here in the Hideaway.
Oh, nice cloak. I want one.
Thank you.
I want one. そしてこちらのストーンもぜひ覚えておいてください。
All right, and next up we have this item that's called the Arete Stone.
アクセスするとですね、コンバットをトレーニングする、別
Nice, you can upgrade your skills.
時空のルームがあったり、
Hey, arcade
So,
mode.
in this virtual
And a stage
Hideaway world,
replay.
we have special supplementary content such as battle training.
そしてこちら世界中の腕に覚えのあるプレイヤーとバトルのスコアを競い合うアーケードモードも用意されています。
We also have what's called an arcade mode, where players can compete for high scores and compare their scores with players from around the world on the leaderboard.
That's gonna be so fun to play on stream against the chat and attempted to go for higher scores, top scores. I can't wait for that. We're gonna spend hours
And of
playing
course,
that on
we
stream.
also have a stage replay. So any of the stages that players have played and completed, they can go back and replay them at any time. Wait, question?
But at the current level,
What's that? No.
Question.
Question.
Secret.
Secret. Okay. Okay.
というわけで、
That's probably to like go back and do like the icon boss fights.
活動していくんだよというのを覚えておいてください。
So again, this is that safe zone where Clive can go at any time in his journey. And so when you need a break for the main story, the Hideaway is where the fun continues.
はい。では一回
I'm so glad it did
All right,
60
so let's
frames.
return to the PowerPoint for now.
止まらなくてよかった。
Whew, I'm glad it didn't freeze.
ありがとうございます。なんかミスったらね、開発チームにめっちゃ怒られるからね。
Yeah, I mean, if you froze it, then you couldn't go back to Japan. Everyone would be like, you ruined it.
さあでは次のフォローアップいきましょう。
All right, let's go to the next burning question.
I hate QTE。
I hate QTE.
まあ QTE 人によってね好き嫌いもちろん分かれるとは思うんですが、ちょっとフォローさせてください。
Again, we know that the opinion on QTEs varies greatly amongst players.
まずそのファイナルファンタジー16のそのカットシーン、これって QTE なのかと言われると、
But there's the question. So, are all of Final Fantasy XIV's battle cutscenes QTE driven?
答えはノーです。
And the answer to that is no.
まあ正直に言うと たくさんのこうキーの入力を要求されるようなそのシチュエーションっていうのは、カットシーン中にディレクターの高井も僕も正直言うとあんまり好きではないです。
Just as is the case with a lot of players, neither the director Takai-san or myself really enjoy those QTEs that are overly long or really, really complex.
じゃあ今までそのメディアツアーで見てきたその動画で QTE っぽく見えるのはなぜなのかっていうのをちょっとご紹介しますね。
But again, we all saw the screenshots, we all saw the gameplay footage. There was QTE. Let me explain what that was.
まずファイナルファンタジー16のボスバトルっていうのは多数のフェーズがあります。
So in Final Fantasy XVI, we have a lot of different boss battles, and in those boss battles, they're split up into multiple phases.
皆さんがですねクライブを操作して敵のヒットポイントをある程度削ると、バトルフェーズが進むっていう概念になってます。
During each phase, again, Clive will wail away on a boss until its hit points get to a certain amount. And when the boss's hit points are reduced to that amount, the battle will transition to a new phase.
And the phase will be intermissioned by quick time events, I'm assuming?
フェーズの切り替わりのタイミングに大きくバトルステージが壊れたりとか、クライブとボスの立ち位置がこう入れ替わったりとか、いろんなシチュエーションが発生するようになってます。
And again, in Final Fantasy XVI, this transition is all done seamlessly. And so we'll have these cutscenes that will help us transition, whether it be a transformation of the boss, or whether it be the environment, something is happening in the environment, something's breaking down, or Clive needs to be in a new position.
この時にただ皆さんが見てるだけではなくて、クライブがかっこよく動いた時に
Using it to give a dynamic feel.
回避だけを
I mean, yeah, but it's still a quick time event. The good thing is, it's not going to have a lot.
In these transition
Seems
cutscenes,
just the
rather than
transitions.
have the player sit back and watch the cutscene and do nothing, to give you all that a dynamic feel, like you're really in the action, we've added this simple prompts for attack and evasion.
なので、はいはあ
Somebody asked a question?
We have a message.
見てる方に配信ラグがある。
It says that there's a little bit of lag on the live stream.
大丈夫なの今ライブストリーム。
Is it okay? Yeah, it's okay.
今は OK なんだ。すいません、ライブストリームの方なんか配信遅延があったようで申し訳ないです。
So yeah, we want to apologize to everyone watching. We're really sorry for the lag.
後ほどぜひアーカイブの方をご覧いただける。
They probably just heard that the stream crashed.
The whole panel will be archived, so if you're missing anything, you'll be able to watch it later.
改めてすいません途中でなんですが、この
Which is what we're doing right
カッ
now.
トシーン中にイベントが発生した時、これを何か失敗したとしてもゲームオーバーになることは一切まずありません。
We want to assure you with is that while missing a QTE will change the outcome of a cutscene transition, it will never result in a game over.
Oh, really?
全編通してあるのは3つ
That's
だけ
actually kind of
攻
interesting.
撃を行う時の四角ボタンを押す。
Just like Clive has like some crazy ass transition animation and then just gets his cheeks clapped because we missed the button. But he still wins.
ぜひコントローラーからその手を離さずにクライブと一緒になって、バトルっていうのを楽しんでもらいたいという演出のものだというふうに思ってください。
So also, there are only 3 types of these commands that are ever used. Attack, pressing square, evade, pressing R1, or a clash where you button mash the square. And again, these are used to correspond to what's actually going on in the cutscene. So when there's a cutscene, you don't have to put your controller down. You can keep holding on to it, take up the part of Clive, really be a part of the battle.
ちなみに入力の受付時間も非常に長いので、そもそもクイックですらない。
And also, with these mini QTEs that we have in the game, again, the amount of time that you get to press the button is actually, you have a lot of time. It's not actually that quick.
なので、スロー
Slow time event, STE.
まあでもそれぐらいの
You do have a very long time.
あまり気にせず
But I think that's from the accessory.
Again, it's not something the players are going to need to worry about during the battles. They're very leisure.
はい。では次のセクション行きましょう。
All right, let's go up to the next burning question. Oh, yeah.
Shove your action on my
こ
ATV.
れはでも正直 気持ちがもちろんわからないわけではないです。
Again, I really, really understand this as a player myself.
なのでまず最初に本当にすいません。
And
ご
so
めん
I'm
な
going
さ
to
い。
start off by, I apologize. I'm really sorry.
いや、で、僕らはもちろん開発チームもターンベースの RPG は大好きです。それで
That's what it is at the end of the day.
Again, but just like you, again, we on the dev team,
You love
we all
multiple
love turn-based
variety of
games. We
games.
grew up on turn-based games.
ただそれと同じぐらい、もしかしたら今それ以上にやっぱりアクションゲームが僕ら自身大好きなので、今回はそのアクションを盛り込んだファイナルファンタジーというものに挑戦させていただきました。
And again, but we also really, really love action games, maybe even a little bit more now that we're older. And we wanted to take this opportunity to make the next Final Fantasy into something that was going to challenge ourselves. And we wanted to challenge ourselves with making a full action-based Final Fantasy game, something that shows the world the potential of the series.
ただ、ちゃんとお約束します。誰もが楽しめるゲームにしっかり仕上がってます。
But Final Fantasy XVI isn't just for those players who excel at action games. We want everyone to play it. Even that guy, right there. In the third row, I think I talked to him earlier. He said, Koji, I'm not good at action games. Like, no, it's for everyone, even you.
俺は何も言ってないから
All
な。
right, good. I like that they pack in
Yeah,
humor
that's
into
ゲ
it.
ーム多分やれるよアクションゲーム。
He can? That guy can? Okay. But not that guy. He told me this morning.
分かった分かった。じゃあどうやってそのアクションゲームが苦手だっていう人にとってもこのファイナルファンタジー16が楽しめるゲームになってるのか、これもちょっと実機でご紹介しようと思います。
But again, to make the game both accessible and enjoyable to everyone, we developed these in-game equipable items known as the timely accessories that make the game accessible. And we're going to show you how they work
I mean,
using the power of the PlayStation 5. So let's go back
I don't think they're that accessible.
Okay, we need to go to a different area.
Yes, area change.
Oh, look, the menu.
No.
We're gonna have to pause those and look at that real quick.
Save number 2, 3.
Three.
Yes, 3.
おい喜んでるよ。
Yeah. 1.
Yo, I need that PS5 that they're using, that same exact one. Yo, the music
今
build up.
回ちょっとまた
In the
新しいエリアで
worlds?
バトルを紹介して
Free roam and Chocobo.
Okay, so we're going to go to a different section of the area that we did the walkthrough before.
まずクライブの、現在のギアですが、このアクセサリー何も装備されてません。
Okay, so this is the gear equip screen, and we see at those bottom 3
Oh.
Slots for accessories. We have nothing equipped in the accessory slots.
普通にクライブのこの召喚銃の切り替えというのは、こちらの
I like that the weapons look different.
Okay, so by pressing the L2 button, that cycles through the 3 icons that you have channeled.
じゃあ僕が全てマニュアルでちょっと敵と戦ってみようかなと。
Okay, so first we're going to go through a battle, and this is all manual. We have none of the helpful accessories equipped.
まず回避は R1 ですね。
So you press R1 to evade.
The battle theme. Oh man, this is the first time I'm hearing it.
戦います。
And then you have Jill and Torgal are fighting automatically. Use
今
dodge.
うまくかわしますね。
That was a good judge.
でもかわせないと。
And that was a bad one. Dodge.
Man, I haven't seen a live demonstration like this in a long time. Okay, precision, dodge, and counters.
You're pretty good.
Thank you! で、ウィルゲージを
Oh, he's staggered.
とこうダウン状態に。
And each enemy has
Yo,
these
Jill.
larger enemies have what's called
Do
a
that
will
more.
gauge. When you get their will down to 0, they will be staggered and fall like this, and for free for all on the down enemy.
Yo, that was some meaty damage right there. Yo, seeing this in 60 frames is beautiful. I hope there's like higher quality footage that we're eventually going to get.
では倒しましたね。
Hey, defeated. How much practice? How much
Four
practice?
times?
4 times?
まあ今のが、何も、サポートつけてない状態、フルのアクションだと思っていただければいいです。僕なんて全然下手な方なんで。
All right, and again, that was with none of the helpful timely accessories equipped, and so
So
again,
now
I'm
show us
not
with them.
as good as
So I
this as a
can
lot of
never
players
use
are,
them.
but that's what it's like at the base difficulty.
ここでですね、ちょっとアクションゲーム苦手だという方におすすめのサポートアクセサリーご紹介します。
Again, we can understand that even that can be very overwhelming for players that aren't used to action type of games, and so now we want to equip the timely accessories.
今回ファイナルファンタジー16難易度を選択するといったような考え方ありません。このアクセサリーを使うことでアクションの自分の苦手なポイントを補ってくれる、これをつけることで誰でもアクションゲームを楽しめるというふうに作ってます。
So again, with Final Fantasy XVI, we don't have the traditional difficulty system where you choose like easy mode or normal mode or hard mode. The difficulty is the same, and we change the difficulty, and each player can customize their own difficulty by equipping or unequipping these timely accessories to basically match their own skill level.
では今回はこの5つのアクセサリーの中からオートアタックをまずつけます。
So first off, we're going to equip what's called the Ring of Timely Strikes, which automates the attacks.
You can have 3 on at once?
僕のマニュアル操作とクライブがどれぐらい動き変わるか見ててください。
So we want you to see what it's, compare it to what you saw before. Before, it's fully manual, having to press all of the buttons and all of the combinations to do the attacks. This condenses it all down into the square button only, and we want you to see how that differs.
もう一つが、オートスローリング。
And the next
Focus.
up, we're going to equip what's called the Ring of Timely Focus.
こちらはですね、攻撃、クライブを相手から攻撃を受けそうになると、その数フレーム前からゲーム
Oh, so time is going to slow before an available enemy attack attacks
しっか
Clive,
り自分でその手で選択することができるようになります。
giving you more of an
And with
opportunity
this
to
ring,
dodge.
what happens is when something is about to attack Clive, or there's an incoming attack, right before it hits Clive, the game will slow down, and Clive will be prompt to press R1 to evade out of the way. So it basically slows down the action to allow for easier evasion.
ではさっきの相手より強そうな
All right, let's
ク
look
アー
for
ル
a
を
different animal. Let's find, before it was a Storm Panther, now let's find the stronger Curl.
Oh, cool.
見ててくださいね。まず攻撃
All right, so
を
now we're
避
going to
け
do
ます。
attack. We're going to dodge one of the attacks.
Oh, I see. I see. Is that for
これ
everything?
R1 を押すだけですね。
That's for every attack? Oh, come on, man. It's kind of soft, I can't lie.
あ、自分で避けちゃった。
Oh, that was good. Yes, just
He
pressing
did it too
R1
early.
at the prompt.
I mean, it's cool. I know a lot of people will probably be using it and enjoying it.
And then
But-
like this as well, when there's multiple
The
attacks,
slow
it's
motion
auto.
effect does look pretty
Each
badass.
one
That was
will
you saw his
start.
face in his
Now
face.
we're going to show the auto attack, and now he's only pressing square, and he's able to do these combinations.
He's showing it with his hand.
Way. You can play one-handed.
I mean, I get it. They gotta have these things to really help out various and all aspects of
And
gamers that
again,
are trying to get
you know,
into it.
these- the ring of timely focus and the ring of
But
timely
they're
strike
completely optional.
Condense the action down into something so simple that you can play with one hand.
もちろんだからこのオートスローだけをつけてアクションはね自分でやるっていうのも楽しみ方の一つなんじゃないかなと思ってます。
Again, another option, again, because these can be combined in any way you want. For example, if this is too easy, maybe only equip the ring of timely focus that helps you with evasion, but then decide to do all of the action manually.
はい、倒せましたね。ありがとうございま
There you go.
GG's, GG's.
す。まあ
Dang, he's level
もちろん
45.
今オートスローリングをつけてるので攻撃を受ける直前にスローになりますが、まあその回避自体をもう全部オートにしてしまうっていうアクセサリーも用意しているので、プレイヤーの皆さん一人一人がどんなスタイルでこのゲームを遊びたいか、そこをぜひチョイスしながら、自分で、楽しめる楽しみ方っていうのを見つけられるようになってます。
Again, in addition to these two that we've shown you already, there are many more of the timely accessories. There's even one, for example, if slowing down time is still too much for some players. We have an accessory that will completely automate evasion, so you don't even have to press anything and you'll dodge out of the way automatically. So it's all about finding what's difficult for you,
so then it just becomes a walking simulator at this point.
まあぜひね、ストーリーを楽しみたいんだという方はいろんなサポート
I'm gonna just discard them bitches as soon as I boot up the game.
その例えばアクションに自信があるよという方は全て外してですね、さっき紹介したアーケードモードなんかでスコアアタックをするときは当然サポートアクセサリーつけてない方がスコアが高くなるようになってます。
Again, so for those players that just want to focus on the story and just want to see the narrative and don't want to have to worry about action, there are a lot of accessories that will simplify a lot of stuff and make it easy for even new players. On the other hand, if there's those players out there that know I'm great at action games, I want to challenge myself, take off all the accessories and play it on its hardest mode. We also have other types of battle content that will challenge those players.
Yoshi, climb that rock up there, please.
That we showed you before, where if you wear these accessories, you're going to get a lower score, so you're going to take those off and play the game in the sense where you can, where it's just you, and get those high scores and get on the top of the leaderboard.
Encouraging player improvement. The multiplayer aspect of it is arcade mode. That sounds cool. I enjoy that.
皆さんにですね、この今画面の左上にクライブが今どんなサポートアクセサリーつけてるか一目で表示されるようになってます。ですのでいちいち視聴者の皆さんにどういう装備で戦ってるか紹介しなくても、一目でわかるようになってます。
And again, we know that with these timely accessories, one thing that might happen is that you're going to have streamers that are going to want to be streaming how good they are, and they'll be like, wait a minute, is this guy using, the timely accessories to make everything easy? Well, for streamers, we have on screen, if you see at the top left hand, it will show you which of the accessories that you're equipping at that time. So again, streamers won't be able to cheat, and they won't have to go in and show their audience, oh, I have this one off or have it on. You'll always be able to know right up there in the top left.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously the highlighted ones they have on.
さあ実機はそろそろいいですか?
But I guess, yeah, I think we're done showing battle. But the title of our, panel is "Can you pet the Torgal?"
Oh yeah.
You can pet the.
Yeah.
No, not that Torgal. That Torgal. Can you pet the Torgal?
Sorry. Torgal.
Torgal. No!
Sorry.
Can you kill the Torgal? No.
You don't do that.
Pet. Oh.
Good
Yeah,
boy.
Good boy.
Can you give him treats though? Can I feed him?
Treats for Torgal.
Oh shit! Yo, I'm about to log in every day and feed the boy. Take him on a little walk.
Right. Yeah, right. Okay.
はい。というわけでですね、トルガルもぜひたくさん可愛がってあげてください。
So yes, you can pet the Torgal. All right, let's go back to the PowerPoint.
はい。実機でした。
Oh, I forgot about the PowerPoint.
では、そろそろ最後のセクション行こうと思います。
Okay, next up, we go on to the next question.
召喚獣バトル、この前公開したイフリート対ガルーダ。
I don't know if anybody asked that, but they did kind of clarify in this before that the first fight with Garuda is a little bit slower because it's supposed to be, that's the way they designed it, but it's also Clive just learning how to transform.
Icon battles are going to be all the same. At the media tour, we allowed the media to try out the Ifrit versus Garuda battle. And as this is one of the first icon versus icon battles that appear in the game,
I gotta get used to saying Ifrit.
Is fairly low. You can think of it as an icon versus icon tutorial.
じゃあイベントバトルなのかというと
That's crazy. Ifrit is a main character in this game.
召喚獣バトルテーマごとに、バトルシステムが異なってるんですが、これをなかなか言葉で伝えるのは難しいので、ストーリーのスポイラーにならないギリギリでまた新しい動画ちょっといくつか持ってきましたので、ご覧いただいた方が早いかなと思います。
Right, as the story progresses, Clive gets more used to his icon. The battles will get speedier and more complex and more challenging. And again, showing you too much of these may result in some major spoilers, but we did put together a quick video that shows you just enough. So let's take a look at some of those
icon battle. Okay, sure. Where is he transforming? Oh, this has to be like the training or like the arcade room or some shit. Oh shit, I just realized they're fighting Typhon. You see, he looks way faster, honestly. And now Titan. It's way, way, way faster than in the first fight against Garuda. Titan lost. Look how huge he is. What? It's like some God of War 2 shit. Icon of Fire. Oh, this one you're controlling Phoenix. Wait, that first fight is gonna travel around like that? God damn. So each icon fight has a different style of genre they're trying to emit. Odin. Odin and Bahamut. Yo, his wings look insane. What? What is he standing on? Bahamut made him a platform to beat his ass on? Mortal Coil. The coils of Bahamut. God, I got so many questions. Oh, shit. That was good. I like that.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you.
まあちょっとなかなかユニークなシステムだけに実態ご紹介しきれないんですが、この先もですね少しずつまた召喚獣バトル動画ベースで、出していくことで、いろんなエキサイトメントが待ってるんだよということを伝えていければと思ってます。
As you saw, the battles in Final Fantasy XVI can sometimes prove a little unorthodox, but they're very unique and they're very exciting. And we're really excited to show you even more and have more to show you in the near future.
Okay.
では最後なんですが、こちら結構リクエストが多かったです。RPG とか。
He took the RPG out of my action RPG.
Again, so now our final concern has to do with game content outside of battles. We've seen the action, but what about the RPG?
もちろんあります。
Again, we have RPG elements too.
ただもう時間がなくなったので、4月以降また情報この RPG
They're having fun with it. I like it.
出していきますので、ぜひ注目してお待ちくだ
It's
さい。
not all serious and all business at the end of the day. Less than 3 months, chat.
On sale worldwide, June 22nd, 2023.
All in all, chat, I am beyond excited for this. I am so glad. They did so many things that I wanted to see and that I was concerned about, right? Like, I was mostly concerned with the fact that we haven't really seen anything about the performance mode or if it'll be running good. And since this is technically like an earlier build and not a finalized build of the game, to see it running in 1440p, 60 frames, it's looking good and it's running good. So I'm excited to honestly, I'm going to be playing it mostly in this. I mean, for action games, you ideally want to be playing it in 60 frames so your motions and your fluidity is all up to par. But 4K mode, I can imagine some people are going to be playing it in 4K mode, and that's perfectly fine. I'll be taking my screenshots in 4K mode, that is for sure. But it was really nice to be able to see them running around and accessing different areas throughout this world, just to give an idea of how big these zones are going to be going to and from them. I did love to see their transparency and how much of fun they're essentially having with this whole entire thing, talking with each other, poking jokes at some of the questions, and obviously being excited at what's to come. I did find it hilarious that they acknowledged the darkness thing. I did regret, by the way, if a lot of you guys that are probably watching this saw the 4K footage that I put up with Final Fantasy XVI's gameplay that was provided by Square Enix. Yeah, I agree, it was dark. Watching it in RAW, it didn't seem that way, so I didn't feel the need to adjust the brightness in any way, but I wish I did in hindsight. It is what it is. I mean, that's just the way it looks from what they provided to us, and it's so cool and funny to see that because of that they've been kind of like burned by it, so they've been focusing mostly on posting and showcasing daylight things. As you can see, the last few things that they've been showing us has been like stuff mainly throughout the day, which is awesome and I like to see. And he just walked like 200 yards in the game. all in all, this is going to be a very, very exciting thing to see from this game. I'm blown away by this, and I can't wait to see more. I love that they were able to showcase a lot of the icon battles and how much more faster they'll be this time around. Aside from the Gerudo one, which is a lot slower by design choice, of course. But I remember there was a lot of comments people had about that fight in particular, and it looked to them kind of boring in a sense that how slow Ifrit and stuff are moving. But it's really cool to see the other fights. Ifrit is like running around, flying in the air, like doing aerial combos and crazy attacks and zipping around. Like, you know, that type of stuff is awesome to see, and I can't wait to find more. Also, by the way, this map kind of looks like something straight out of like Final Fantasy Tactics. Is it just me, or does anybody else feel that way? I do love the 3D aspect of it and seeing how the different towns are in comparison and what it looks like going to and from different areas, and obviously the fast traveling and whatnot. That is really cool. It's gonna be awesome to see that you know, what the full world is gonna be like, and being able to backtrack and go from different locations to other locations. That's a very exciting element that I'm glad that they mentioned as well, that a lot of these areas will be able to go back to, do up challenges, side quests, find items, and all that good stuff. Seeing that you can walk around with like Jill and Torgal, that is so cool. I would imagine, I wonder if that's like pretty much locked to like story moments, like who will be in your party, or if like we can actually like swap out like Jill for like Sid at any time, or like have Sid in as a fourth person or whatever. Like that'll be really cool to see. There's so many little bits and pieces that are packed into this like showcase that was very exciting to see. For one thing, the menu, how Clive's like equipments and stuff look, the performance mode. Man, there's just so much. There was so much packed into this that I just genuinely enjoyed, and I can't wait to see more. Guys, comment below, what did you like the most? What are you most excited to see, and why? And I know our previous topic was essentially about the lore and how deep they're going to be going on like stuff like the potions. We read like a little piece of the potion, and this just has such a crazy amount of detail and lore behind it. Look at stuff like this. What he has equipped right now is the Goldwork Sash. If you read it, it says, while it is the rarity and luster of gold that makes it the standard of wealth in the realm, the alchemist covets it with a lesser known third quality, ethereal conductivity. Unlike most metals, gold has the innate ability to channel aether and even amplify its effects, making it invaluable to those who wish to extract the full potential from a crystal or a bearer. See, that's just a whole lot of extra detail that is not necessary, but they went ahead and did it anyway. So that just leads to show me that Final Fantasy XVI is going to be really fun to dissect, play over and over again, and learn little bits and pieces of the lore. Now, the thing about the Fallen, the civilization that existed 1500 years before them, that is going to definitely play a big part in the story. I would imagine maybe it's possible that Clive, his bloodline could be like descendants from the Fallen. Maybe he's got some like innate powers that someone from the Fallen had at one point a long time ago. 1500 years is a long time, so I could see him being the child of prophecy. Game of Thrones reference. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy XVI videos are on the way, and you will not want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.